Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the American Pride Network and our WWE 2K20 Universe Mode right here on the channel. So this is our Raw brand, and we are going to go over the roster involved with the Raw show. So, as you can see here, this is our current champions on Raw, with Aleister Black as the WWE Champion, and Kevin Owens as the United States champion. Currently, our Raw Tag Team Champions are remaining vacant for the time being, along with our Raw Women's Championship. So as we take a look, this is the roster here on the Raw brand. We have none other than AJ Styles of the OC. Of course, our reigning WWE Champion, Aleister Black, here on Raw. Ali is on the red brand. The team of the Street Profits with Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, as we'll see him later on down the list here, is also on Raw. Baron Corbin, Brock Lesnar, Cesaro, Chad Gable, Elias, Edge, as we found out on the last episode of Raw, and he won a number one contenders matchup for the United States Championship, so we can expect him and Kevin Owens to cross paths in the future. Dolph Ziggler, also a member of the Raw roster. Kurt Hawkins, with Zack Ryder as a team, I might add. Eric Young. Eric. The Fiend Bray Wyatt, as we saw in the last episode of Raw as well. One half of the Viking Raiders, Ivar, also on the Raw roster, along with his partner Eric there that you just saw. One half of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, also part of the OC, with AJ Styles, also on Raw. Our United States Champion and Kevin Owens. As I said, Carl Anderson, also part of the OC, on Raw. Jeff Hardy, also a member of the Raw roster, with his brother Matt Hardy, as we'll see a little bit further down the list. Right there, as I might add. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy both on Raw. Mike Kanellis, a member of the Cruiserweights, along with Ali, like I mentioned before. The Cruiserweights are on separate rosters, some of them. However, they can compete on NXT for the Cruiserweight Championship that we have yet to declare a winner or a current title holder of. The Miz, also a member of the Raw roster. The Montez Ford, we mentioned him earlier talking about Angelo Dawkins. That means the Street Profits are here on the red brand. Robert Roode. Rey Mysterio. Randy Orton, as we see on the opening episode of Raw as well, and also Rey Mysterio. R-Truth, also a member of the Raw roster. Rusev. Samoa Joe. Titus O'Neil. Zack Ryder, we mentioned him earlier with Kurt Hawkins. And that rounds off our men here to a certain degree on the Raw roster. We'll go over our tag teams now. Of course, I already mentioned most of them, but we have the Street Profits. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. The Viking Raiders. Matt and Jeff Hardy. Gallows and Anderson. And that rounds off our tag team division here on Raw so far. As far as our women on Raw, here's who we have. Becky Lynch, as you see in the opening episode of Raw. We have Dana Brooke. Ember Moon. Lana. Ronda Rousey, that we have yet to see a sign of her here on Universe Mode. Nia Jax. Naomi. Mickie James, that we see on the opening episode of Raw. Ruby Riott. Sarah Logan. And Tamina. Rounding off our Raw roster. Now, I don't think, let me confirm, but I think this is the same list here. Yes, is what we just went over with the WWE Championship, and it should be. So that is our roster here on the Raw brand. If you guys like the roster here, please leave a like down below. comment, subscribe for more, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all of our newest videos, and there will be a video out for each brand going over the roster for each show. So stay tuned as Universe Mode gets underway very soon in the next few days or week. I'm not sure yet. But thank you guys for joining me here on the Raw roster review, and we will see you guys next time right here on the American Pride Network.